This guy just got back from Chicago Magic Lounge. He performs at a lot of corporate events, and you're really going to enjoy this gentleman. Give it up. I've seen this dude perform a few times. Very funny. Comic magician, Dave Johnson.
Everybody say yay! Yay! Say yay! Awesome. My name's Dave Johnson. Welcome to the show. So to start, everybody stand up right where you're at. Everybody stand up, put your drinks down, number one, and two, stand up right where you're at. Every single person. I can see it. The light's not that bright. Stand up. Good. Now, if you have an odd birthday, that is a date that ends in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Place your hands out in front of you just like this. If you have an even birthday, that's one that ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. The date, put your hands together like this. Perfect. For those of you who don't know, not sure what to tell you. Now I'm originally from Sacramento. I like to send back photos to my parents of every standing ovation that I get. And you guys have been fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Have seats. Speaking of my folks, they're very, very supportive. I've been here for 20 years now, and they like to send me money every few months, and they have a couple requests, actually 3. So number 1, David, make sure you go ahead and research what you're getting. Make sure it's a good purchase. Number 2, make sure you practice at least for 2 to 3 months. And number 3, make sure you go and perform in front of a live audience, film it, and send us the film so we can see what we're spending our money on. We're filming tonight. You guys want to see something new? Yeah. All right, here we go. This has to do with a scarf. It's got to do with a scarf. It's got to do with a tube. And it's got to do with a wand, a magic wand. The scarf is a picture of it's a picture of a bunny right there. That bunny right there goes inside the magic tube of mystery. It's stuffed inside. And when it comes back out the other side right there, that bunny actually changes itself into a duck. That's only half the trick. It's only half the trick. All right. The duck goes back inside the tube right there, back inside the tube. And I spent like $40 on this thing. And but it came with a wand, so it was okay. The duck goes back inside the tube, and when it comes back out the other side, it changes itself back into... Don't stop, let me do it. Okay, change itself... Hold on. Back into a bunny. Thank you. Now I can tell by the lack of applause in the very, very back that some people might not have seen this. So I'm going to do it one more time for you guys in the back. And let's see, that goes inside there, right there, $39.95 plus tax. And let's see, comes out this side, of course. That changes back into, was it the bunny or the rabbit? Was it the bunny or the rabbit when it went in? It was the duck when it went in? It was the bunny. And now it's back to a duck. Now I know a lot of you probably think you know how this is done. And I'll go ahead and I'll verify it for you. I'll teach you how this is done. This is really good. This right here, actually there's one scarf right here that's a picture of a duck. And then I've had another scarf here the whole entire time. And this one's a picture of a bunny rabbit. And I've been searching him out right in front of you. I thought it was great. Okay, now there is a little bit more you can do with this if you're creative. If you're creative, you can find out that there's actually other shapes that you can make with this. Not too many. But there's another shape you make with this, and you start to actually name the shapes like they do with yoga moves. This one right here I like to call, that's right, dead duck. Now this is good, but it's not to be upstaged by its brother. That would be, of course, let's see, rigor mortis rabbits right there. And that's the whole trick. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I appreciate that. Now, before I came to Vegas when I was in Sacramento, the Barnum Bailey Circus came through, and I came very, very close to running away with the circus. I wanted to go and become one of the carnies. And the carnies did a great job. You can go ahead and you can guess people's weight within 20 pounds. You can guess someone's age within 5 years. And the thing I got really good at is I got good at guessing 3-digit numbers within 1,000. In order to do that, so along with my parents, my wife was also very supportive. They said, how do you make a living full-time as a magician in Las Vegas? It's easy. You actually marry a balloon artist, and you charge her for advertising during the show. So that's, she's all paid up. We've got a bunch of cards right here, a bunch of cards with numbers on them. We're going to go and take these out and hand them to some people. First, we're going to mix them up, and then we're going to go ahead and get them out to some folks here in the audience. Right here in the front row, it's probably easiest. See, take 3 right here. Good, what's your name? Melanie, take 3 right here. What is your name? Chris. And 3 right here, what is your name? Marilyn. Marilyn, Melanie, and Chris. All right, I'm going to go ahead and write down a 3-digit number. Go and look at your numbers. Look at your numbers. And I'm going to go and write down a 3-digit number on this whiteboard right here. Clock's ticking. All right, write down a 3-digit number right here. Go ahead and look at one of those cards, one of the numbers, and place it in front of the rest of them. So you're looking at just one number. All right, I'm going to write down a number right here. All right. 863. Do you have an 8? Are you looking at an 8? No. Are you looking at a 6? No, Chris? Are you looking at a 3? Okay, move that card to the back. Look at a different number. Look at a different number. Look at a different number. You got a new one? A new number? All right. I'm already committed. I'm going with 863. Are you looking at an 8 right now? Or no, you're not looking at Chris. Are you looking at a 6? No. Are you looking at a 3? Okay, I've got one more chance here, one more chance. Move that card to the back, look at the last number. Okay, good. Why don't you just tell me what number you're looking at? It's probably 2, all right, put down a 2. What number are you looking at, Chris? No, okay, let's go, what single number are you looking at right now? 7, all right. All right, and what number are you looking at? 4, all right. 274. Look at the first number, the first one you have. What number you got there? 9, all right. What number do you got, Chris? What first number? Okay, Chris, help me out. 3, okay, 3, good. And what number do you got? 1, perfect. All right, and then last but not least, the last number do you got? 6, all right. There's your number. Chris, what's the number you're looking at? 5, all right, thank you very much. And what's the last number you're looking at? 8, all right. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and double down on this one. And I think I see it right here. I think I see it right here. We're going to draw a line right there, put a plus sign. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 4 is 13. We carry the 1, 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 7 is 16. We carry the 1 right there. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 9 is 16, plus 2 is 18. That's 1,863 within 1,000 every single time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need someone to come over and help me out with the next effect, next routine, and someone I've never met before. I've got some people here in the audience. And let's see, someone's nice and close. Sir, what is your name? Tony. Tony, help me on the stage. Big round of applause for Tony. Makes his way up on the stage. All right. Tony, come stand right here, Tony. Right over here. Right. Yep, good. That's good. Okay, Tony, I'm going to ask you a question. Tony, do you ever have a chance to go and reuse gift bags, Tony? Oh, yeah. All right. I've reused this gift bag a lot. There's some duct tape right there. There's a whole lot of stuff. Tony, I'm asking you another question. What color spheres do I have today? Tony, what color is this right here? Green. Good. That's an easy one. What color is this one right here? Yellow. Good. What color is this one right here? Red. If I have two of each inside the bag, Tony, how many balls do I have today? A few, maybe like 6? Yeah, okay, good. Will you help him out? Okay, Tony, here's what's gonna happen. You reach inside and you're gonna grab out one of these spheres, these balls. You can close it in your fists because they're spongy, all right? Then I'm gonna reach inside and grab out one of these spheres. Let's see if we get the same color ball. Take a step this way. No help from the audience, no help from the audience. Tony, reach inside and grab out a ball. Anyone you want. Close it in your fist. Have you got one? Good. I'm gonna got one too. Count to 3. Show me you got 1, 2, 3. You've got green. I've got green, and not too shabby at all. Tony, take that back. Tony, reach inside and grab another sphere. Anyone you want. Have you got one? Good. Count 3. Tony, open up your hand. 1, 2, 3. What was it? Green. I got green again also. Not too bad. All right. Tony, reach inside there and grab a sphere. Anyone you want. Have you got one, Tony? Yes. Good. Good. Tony, I'm reaching inside and grab one too. I'm guessing it's green again. Is it green again? All right, here. Tony, 1, 2, 3. This will go. Yeah, I disagree with Tony. Okay, all right. It was green. That would have been cool. All right. Tony, reach inside and grab a ball. Anyone you want. Have you got one? Okay. This is really important, obviously. All right, Tony, was it green again? Yes, it was, Tony. It was. It's amazing. You keep on getting the green ones. Tony, reach inside and grab the sphere. Anyone you want?
Green one.
Okay. I don't think that matters, Tony. All right, Tony, was it yellow this time? No, it's yellow this time, Tony. All right. Tony, reach inside and grab the sphere. Anyone you want? You got one. Yes, good. Tony, we're back to green, obviously. We're back to green. Yes, all right. Tony, reach inside there and grab the sphere. Anyone you want? Okay. All right. I've got 20 minutes up here, Tony. All right. Green again. You're trying to give me that. Tony, I'm going to give you a heads up, Tony. I'm going to give you a heads up. Stay right there. Tony, don't be angry. Don't hit me. All right. Tony, reach inside there and grab the sphere. Anyone you want. Oh, you closed your hand. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Tony, do you know this is done? You do? Okay, there's a giant window right here, yeah? Okay, give me the back of the ball. All right. You got, okay, Tony, you got green. Okay, good. Tony, now that you know the magic, you're going to be the magician, I'm going to be the assistant. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to reach inside and grab out a ball. And then you reach inside and grab out a ball, but you're going to get to go ahead and use the magic wand that we used before, all right? All right, you use the magic wand. If that doesn't work, you get to use the window. All right, Tony, I'm going to reach, you like the window? All right. Tony, I'm going to reach inside and grab out one. You reach inside and grab out one too. Use the window. Choose the one there's only one of, Tony. All right, good. All right, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got yellow, you've got green. How did you screw that up? No, Tony, take that green ball back out of there again. Take that green ball back out of there. Grab that magic wand out of the case, the one you threw in there. All right, wave your wand around your ball. Wave your wand around my ball. Here we go. Because mine changes into green also as well. And that's a perfect match. You did it, Tony. Give him a big round of applause. You keep that wand and take that ball. Oh, that is nice, Tony. Big round of applause for Tony. All right. I've got one more for you guys while you're still here. So I spent a lot of time on my magic. This next trick, the last trick I'm going to do for you, I spent 40 hours making. It's the longest time I've ever spent on any one of my effects. And I'd like to show it to you guys tonight. All right? All right. We got a bunch of different celebrities right here. There's Meryl Streep. There's Jodie Foster. There's Tom Hanks. There's Sandra Bullock. We've got Leonardo DiCaprio. We've got Tom Cruise, Kate Winslet, Don Shield, Helen Mirren, Robert De Niro. back to Meryl Streep. We need to get one of these people selected out of here. In order to do that, we're going to go ahead and have a number selected from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Sir, right here, what's your name?
Neil.
Neil, give me a number from 1 to 10, Neil.
4.
4. Do you want me to go ahead and spell it out or count to it, Neil?
Spell it out.
Okay. Good choice, Neil. All right. F-O-U-R. Neil, hold on to this. Don't show anybody at all. You can look at it, but don't show anybody else. Now, I've got the first 20 hours right here. First 20 hours in this quilt that I made. In this quilt that I made right here. Neil, look at your celebrity. Yes or no, do you see your celebrity amongst these 16?
No, I do not.
You do not. I know, it's designed that way. It's really cool. Do y'all show you what I mean? Right here I've got why it's cool. It says right here, why it's cool. Whole entire dissertation. You guys are welcome. Here we go. Follow along the top, left to right. Daryl Hannah was in Kill Bill 2 with Samuel L. Jackson, who was in Triple X with William Dafoe, who was in Inside Man with Denzel Washington, who was in Philadelphia with Tom Hanks. Remember that name. Here we go. Second row. Joan Cusack was in Grosse Point Blank with John Cusack, who was in Being John Malkovich with John Malkovich, who was in Red with Morgan Freeman, who was in Bonfires of Vanities with Tom Hanks. Third row, left to right. Kevin Kline was in Chaplin with Anthony Hopkins, who was in Alexander with Angelina Jolie, who was in The Good Shepherd with Matt Damon, who was in Saving Private Ryan with... Good, you guys saw that one. Fourth row, Stanley Tucci was in What Just Happened with Robin Wright, who was in Breaking and Entering with Jude Law, who was in Closer with Julia Roberts, who was in Larry Crown with Tom Hanks. Left from top to bottom, Daryl Hannah was in Too Much with Joan Cusack, who was in In and Out with Kevin Kline, who was in Midsummer's Night's Dream with Stanley Tucci, who was in The Terminal with Tom Hanks. Good. When I look at you guys say, okay, good, like everybody. Okay, second row, Samuel L. Jackson was in 1408 with John Cusack, who was in Road to Wellville with Anthony Hopkins, who was in Beowulf with Robin Wright, who played Jenny in Forrest Gump with... third row, William Dafoe was in Shadow of the Vampire with John Malkovich, who was in Changeling with Angelina Jolie, who was in Sky Captain Tomorrow with Jude Law, who was in Road to Perdition with... Alright, last one, guys, you made it. Denzel Washington was in Glory with Morgan Freeman, who was in Invictus with Matt Damon, who was in Ocean's 11 with Julia Roberts, who was in Charlie Wilson's War with... And after all that, that was 20 hours right here, another 10 hours right here. I put together this Lego setup right here, this Lego. There's 1,000 Legos right here, and that's Tom Hanks right there. For the first time, who did you get?
Meryl Streep.
What? Okay, there's 999 Legos on this. Meryl Streep, seriously? They were saying Tom Hanks, and I did the Legos, and that was like 30 hours right there.
There you go.
But Tom Hanks was in the post with Meryl Streep. And there it is right there. That's Meryl Streep. Yes, my name's Dave Johnson. Thank you very, very much.